Hi guys, Dr. Wendy Dearborn here with an inspirational moment that is just for you. This inspirational moment is all about taking a look at 2014. Now, it's wonderful to look at the highlights of 2014. I also think that it's important to look at the lowlights. Still lights nonetheless. Now, this is really counterintuitive to what I do with my clients as a choice expert and a coach, and also as a teacher of life coaching. I don't typically practice or encourage my clients to go down into what I call the rabbit hole and look at the past and examine the past. I found it to be very, very unhelpful unless it's so that people can vent and get things out off their chest so that they can move forward. So again, typically I don't go down into, as I call it, Alice's Wonderland, down into a rabbit hole. You see, we can get lost in the warrens of our minds, and we can become entrenched in stuff that really is no longer serving us, that really no longer assists us and in moving forward and getting the things that we want in life. So today's inspirational moment is a little bit counterintuitive to what I usually do. I'm going to ask you to look at the lowlights in your life. Lights nonetheless. The operative word here being light and not low. But I'm going to ask you to look at the lowlights in your life. And by that I mean things that have happened that you didn't want to happen. Things that have brought you pain. Things that have disturbed you. Things that haven't, in your opinion, supported you in the life that you want. Things that have left you feeling shattered. Things that have left you feeling that you may be broken. And again, I don't believe anybody's broken or damaged. You just have situations. That being said, things that have had that sort of emotional impact on you. And I'd like you to take a look at those things. And I'm not talking about immersing yourself in it and going through the pain and how does it leave you feeling. No, I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is simply looking at what has happened for 2014 that you didn't want to happen, and to find within that event, that situation, if possible, the good, the light, the silver lining, the lesson, and above all, the blessing that this situation has brought to you. You see, why I'm saying this is we have about 9 or 10 days until we transition into 2015. And the name of the game here, guys, is to let go of the stuff. Let go of the baggage. Whether you're carrying it in Louis Vuitton, Coco Chanel, it doesn't matter. Let go of that baggage. Let go of it. It's baggage. And so in order to start that process, I'm not talking about, again, examining every detail. I'm talking about looking at the entire situation and saying to yourself, you know something, I learned this from that. Even if it's, I never want to be in that situation again. And I will never be in that situation again. And when you can say that with that kind of, that passion and be so definitive, what that tells me is that you actually in here in your heart have an idea or have knowledge of what you need to do and what you've learned so that you can take this situation and move forward. And this is what this is about. Looking at the lowlights, and that's my hairdressing coming into play. Looking into the lowlights, the operative word being light, and find the light in that situation so that you can apply it to your life so that it can support you in moving forward for what it is that you are wanting to create for yourself for 2015. So guys, I'm Dr. Wendy Dearborn, And again, this is a journey, an exploration into finding the goodness, finding the thankfulness, the gratitude, the learning, the blessing in every situation. So until our next inspirational moment, peace.